Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Mather. I'm here to talk a little bit about three different terms that I'd like to introduce you to. One is called cortical blindness. And so, cortical blindness occurs when a person can't see based on damage that's occurred to their cerebral cortex, usually in the visual cortex. Another result of that can sometimes be what's called blind sight. So, blind sight occurs when there's blindness that's not due to anything with the eye. Damage to the eye, but rather further back in the brain. And sometimes people who have blind sight can actually reach for objects and correctly identify, by reaching for the correct object that they're asked to reach for, even though they have no conscious awareness that they can see it, which is incredible because it's an example of the tremendous subconscious that we have operating in our brains. In this case, they have no conscious awareness of it. They'll protest, "I can't see, I'm blind." And they'll say, "Still, I've got three objects in front of you. I want you to reach for the fuzzy one, or reach for the fish, or reach for whatever the object is," and they'll accurately reach and grab it and be very surprised when they can do it. Now, that's, of course, not all types of blindness result in that, but blind sight is one type as a result of cortical blindness. Another term to introduce you to is prosopagnosia. And so prosopagnosia is where there's damage to the fusiform face area of the brain, and people can't recognize faces. They get distracted by mouths moving, eyes moving, those things, because the face is not processed as one entity, and so they can't recognize people by face. A lot of times they'll remember them by hairstyle, or they'll remember them by their voice. And so if a person changes their hairstyle, then that person can become invisible to them, not literally, but they can't recognize their face, or really see their face, and that can lead to a lot of difficulties with their caregivers when they can't recognize them, even though they know who they are. So anyway, I just want to talk a little bit about cortical blindness, blind sight, and prosopagnosia. So thank you very much.